Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, guys. Dorothy Morgan here. Ready to do the daily Mercury message for February 26th. I won't be here live, so I'm just going to launch it at 10 o'clock. I won't do any premiering. Well, maybe the premiere is fun. I'll decide. You'll see. I'm doing this a day ahead because I'm traveling, just driving to Vermont and back tomorrow. I just have some stuff to do. So I won't be here in the morning to do this. So let's focus on Saturday, February 26th. If you don't know who I am, Dorothy Morgan, you can find me on the web, DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. You're right here on my YouTube channel. All the stuff's right below. I use an Oracle deck. I use the Astro dice, and I use a wee bit of the astrology that's in the sky for the day. The full-blown astrology is saved for my Patreon people. You can support me over there. And here you can support me by just clicking thumbs up, sharing, commenting below. Thank you very much. Let's get started. So I will share the screen, the astrology of this. Let's get to that. I didn't have it up. Here it is. Here is the astrology of this minute in time. I didn't want that. I want tomorrow. Let's go ahead a day. Let me animate this just by one day. And I always do this at 10 in the morning ish. This is what 10 a.m. Eastern time looks like. Midheaven and Ascendant are not part of this since we all live somewhere else. What we have going on here, the astrology, Moon in Capricorn is very organized, very focused on being in perfect alignment, organized, the authority, feeling in charge. However, whenever Mercury is in Capricorn right now, by declination, which is a different type of measurement as opposed to the zodiac, it is out of bounds. And that means that it has a sense of being untethered in a way. So the Capricorn, instead of feeling very practical and logical and organized, it could feel similar to emotional, could be emotional or insecure. So if you're finding you're feeling those things, check yourself, see what you want to do to shift that energy. All right. So let's get the Astro dice rolled and just see how they want to continue to add to that. So the moon came up again. The moon came up. That's the die that rolled. So the moon again in the emotions. In this moment, it came up in Aquarius. All right. So what we're doing here, this is not the astrology in the sky. I just did a little bit of that. This is just additional information, like somebody's pulling a tarot card. Okay. Because I'm just reading the added information, showing you the process, especially if you're a beginner astrologer and you're learning to create those astrological sentences. This is how you do it. The moon, the planet, whatever we're looking at, that planet is the moon. So what is its duties? Its duties is about emotion, emoting, sharing emotion, caring, nurturing. The sign that it's in, it has to filter those duties through the sign that it's in. The roll of the die threw it into Aquarius. It will be in Aquarius this weekend, however, so we're already matching up with that. It does this a lot, really. So in Aquarius is very thinking, thoughtful, analytical mind, but we're also trying to think outside the box. It did roll the house die rolled to the second house. So what is it you value? So the full sentence, the way I see this is, the emotional connection to a thought, an idea, or a process, and how you value that and sharing that value with others. Okay. So what does that mean for you? So just look at those words, just think about it. You should always have a notebook and take notes, and you can stop and rewind this too, or you can slow me down if I'm talking too fast. I am a Gemini. So I just pulled a couple cards, but I just want to try one more time. Yeah, so let's see what the this is the Native Spirit deck. I love this deck by Denise Lynn. Yes, Denise Lynn. It's a fantastic deck. I've had it for years. I love to align myself with nature. It's a great one. Talking stick. Yay. It's about communicating and talking. And when you're holding the talking stick, you get to speak and say what is important to you, what is your truth and what you need to know, or you need others to know, and they need to listen. No one's allowed to interrupt. And you just have to, if you're not holding that talking stick, you're holding space for the person that's talking. So what does that mean in your own world? Of course, these messages are always personal to you. I can't tell you what it means. There's a lot of people watching. So it would mean to me that, you know, I want to make sure when I'm doing what I do tomorrow or today, Saturday, or whenever you see this, the day you see this, that I make sure that if I have something I need to say, I want to make sure and create the space for that. But what's most important, I don't know if it's most important, but what is, I think, is equally important, let's put it that way, is that if we're with others or another person and they have something to say, it's really important just to listen, not to try and devise an answer while you haven't even finished listening to them. Sometimes just listening and holding the space is so important, especially the way we're all feeling these days. Maybe not all of us, 'cause plenty of us are doing fine. Plenty of us are working on stuff, and it's just it's all over the place. So hey, that's how it's going. All right, everybody, have a great day. Always grateful, eternally grateful, and thank you, and namaste. See you next time.